I'm at Onchan Raceway this morning for something a bit different. I'm with Gemma here from Guide Dogs to the Blind, but we've got cars here to explain what's going on.
Well, basically, there's one lady in particular who lost her sight a few years ago, and the main thing that she misses is driving. So we thought, what a great idea to give her a chance to have a drive again. And if you do it for one person, you might as well try and do it for 20 odd people. So we've got a mixture of sighted, blind and partially sighted people all taking part, trying to raise some money for guide dogs.
It must be even more weird, I suppose. The sighted people have got blindfolds on just to be let loose in the car. They've got an instructor there, but it still must be very strange.
It's the most bizarre feeling ever because you have absolutely no idea where on the track you are. Yeah. And when you're told to turn right and you're going around a track that you really feel like you should only be going left, you really don't believe the person sitting next to you, but you have to trust them, and luckily we haven't had any accidents so far.
For people losing their eyesight, this must be one of those crunch moments when they have to give up the right to drive under safety or by medical advice.
Yes, and actually the people that we've spoken to have said it's actually they go through a bereavement period because obviously when you do drive, to have that taken away is actually quite a major part of your life, and then you're very reliant on other people or the buses, which actually are very good on the Isle of Man, but if you're used to having that freedom, that's a really difficult thing to give up.
Well, it's certainly a fun day here today, but it's brought out the crowd, so obviously this is your first but not the last then.
I think this might be an annual event, definitely, and the gentlemen from Onchan Racetrack have been fantastic letting us do it, and such good sports, and maybe next time we'll have a few obstacles in the way as well.
And one of those people who has taken part, Patrick Cowley.
Indeed, yes. And
going a bit faster than this, I understand.
I understand, so I'm the Michael...
The car's just coming, hang on.
Right, great, here we go.
Oh, it's okay.
I was until this moment, the Michael Schumacher, but I think my son-in-law is now, Brian Lewis, is now taking over that position.
And he's got the family in the back, hasn't he?
He's got my two grandsons in the back, so I hope he knows that, because little worrisome that, part of my family is going to disappear unless he drives carefully.
What was it like?
It was very interesting. You're outside your comfort zone. I had Jonathan Wild, who was beside me, and he just tells you I left or right. You could tell by the panic in his voice whether you needed to go left more quickly or right more quickly as it came to. But you had no idea where you were.
I hear you were going quite fast.
Well, I apparently was doing quite fast, but I didn't know about it. Did say to me on one occasion, he said, do you know where you are? And I said, yes, the Isle of Man.
Right, here we go again.
Here we go again.
We might just have to move. No, it's all right.
We're all right. Well, he's going very fast.
It's good, isn't it?
Taking well, yes. But it's interesting, it's very good. And of course, it's a wonderful charity, Guide Dogs for the Blind. Rotary, actually, Douglas Rotary, put in half the proceeds from their charity night last year for Guide Dogs for the Blind. And we're continually thinking about them and coming down. And we've had them talking to us. And Rhiannon came down with a guide dog, Indy, and she came down to set us going, quite inspirational, and set us all going and looking after, trying to help Guide Dogs for the Blind. So it's a wonderful charity, and this is a wonderful thing. 24 people are coming forward to do this blind drive, and I think it's magnificent.